this day, I'm very fortunate and thank you so much for inviting me to share with you the importance of doing nothing. We all do so many things in life, but sometimes doing nothing is very, very important. Meditation is nothing to do with any religion, any god, any character. It's only about you. It's about the person. It's about his life, okay? And it's about your physiological system.
Today actually is a very auspicious day. Do you know that today is a meditation day? I only come to know yesterday. So we do not purposely set today as the meditation day. Body and mind cannot be separated. You cannot separate the body. Okay? Something happened to your mind will happen to your body. Something happened to your body will happen to your mind. This is not a breathing exercise. This is not a Qigong exercise. This is a mind exercise.
So for a good body, we need a good mind. And only when you have a good mind, you can
to his heart. It is his second home. Okay, whenever he is here, he never feel that he is in a foreign country. So we all have to help now, not for the business, for bringing the peace in society.
Hello, beautiful people. Hello, I am Tina.
I'm Dardine.
And with us is... Nakamute ka. You're on mute.
Hello, I'm Zai.
Yes, and you're watching our Sunya Sundays. Of course, together with us, we have our beloved CEO and founder, Dr. Lim Xiaojin.
Hello, Doctor. Good
Hello,
afternoon.
Doctor.
Yeah. Are you? Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Yeah.
So this Sunday we'll be talking about last Sunday what we talked
Yeah,
about was about the four schools,
the first school. Yeah,
and
yeah,
this Sunday, yeah, and this Sunday we will do a bit of focus on Anapana and Yogachara.
yeah. So today we are continuing to talk about the fourth school, but we are focused on the first two school first.
Mm, sister schools.
Mm-hmm. Yes. The Anapana.
Yeah, Anapana. Yeah. So okay. So shall we start? Yeah.
Yeah, sure, doctor.
Yes,
Yeah.
doctor.
Okay. Now let's recap. In our past series, we said that Sunya is a comprises of four schools. No, first is the Anapana. Anapana means reverse counting. Okay. Secondly is a Sunyata. Sunyata means you should not attach to name and form. Then the thirdly is a lotus school. Okay. That we should not teach what we wanted to teach, but we should uh, teach what ought to be taught. We should be considerate on the Sunyate. Okay. See what is the need, then give them what they need. Not give them what we wanted to give. Okay. Then the last one is this yoga school. Okay, this Yogachara school are the three layer of the yoga and etc. Okay, now today we are going to focus on these two because normally in
Lord.
link together, the lotus school and the Yogachara always link together. Okay, and these are Anapana and Sunyata. Why they are linked together? Okay, because when we practice this meditation, basically we want to practice detachment. We want to detach ourselves from name and form. Okay, so that's sunyata. Okay, but to detach yourself, you need technique, and this technique is anapana. Okay, so one is a theory, one is the practice. So that we need to detach from name and form, then our mind can become clear. And in order to practice the detachment, you need to practice this anapana. And what is anapana? Anapana is two words, ana and apana, or we say pana. Ana means breathe in, okay? Apana means breathe out. So that it is a focus, on the breathing. Now, if you still recap, what we is to train the mind and body. So we need to match the mind and body. And matching of mind and body is the small yoga. Okay. Then matching your body, your mind and body with the environment is a great yoga. Okay. Now, in this small yoga, okay, why breathing is important? Okay. So mind and body, but there is something in between, What if there's something in between? That is the breathing. Okay, that means your breathing can affect the mind. Your breathing also can affect the body. So breathing is life, no? Our life consists of breathing. That's why in Anapana say that when you breathe, you survive. No, when your breathing stop, you die. This thing. So when you breathe, your mind started to activate. When your breathing stop, your mind also stop. This thing. That's why breathing is very very important to us. Okay, now many school they focus on too much on breathing. Okay, you are not supposed to in then they hold the breath. There's one school. Some school they breathe in and it's they try to push the air out from their body. Some people they breathe in then they try to exhale. Okay, to push the air out from the body. This is breathing exercise. Sunya had nothing to do with breathing exercise. We do not go and exercise the breathing because the main purpose of Sunya is to train your mind. It's not to train your breathing. You want to train your breathing, you can go and practice the Qigong, practice some other this yoga school, but not on the Sunya school. Okay, so what should we do with the breathing? So that we observe the in and out of the breathing. How to observe the in and out? The two techniques. One is reverse counting. Okay, you started what you call. You started from a high number, you count to the low number. Okay, so reverse counting, the breathing. Many people mention about mindfulness. You need to be mindful, or mindfulness need to be trained. Okay, but many people, they apply the mindfulness in a wrong way because they exert their mind, then they try to become minute, they try to observe everything. That is wrong, In meditation, we do not exert anything. Do not exert your mind. When you exert your mind, it's a wrong practice now. You should let the mind free flow. Okay, so then we go for reverse counting. So you count the breathing. Okay, from big number count to the small number. Okay, so when you go for reverse counting, of course, you have to be careful with the counting. That is mindfulness. Okay, so mindfulness we also call smrti or sati in Sanskrit. Actually, it means that you're aware of something, you view something without effort. It's an intrinsic. That's why when we say mindfulness, remember, you do not exert any effort into your, third person look at yourself. You do not try to exert yourself. That's very, very important. So that in order not to exert yourself, the easiest way is to count your breathing. Okay, you count your breathing. Okay, from big number, 10 to 1, or 9 to 0, or 29 to 0, or 99 to 0. Why there are three types of counting? Three types of counting is to check your mental state, whether your mind is serene or focused or not. Okay, if your mind is not focused, you can't even count 29 to 0. Halfway, you lost your count already. You go for world trip, everything, here you've forgotten the count. If your mind is very, very disturbed now, you can't even count 9 to 0. We have seen some cases, they can't even count 9 to 0 because their mind are very, very disturbed. This is the scenario, okay, that we are facing. Okay, that's why reverse counting is very important. So after when you do the reverse counting, your mind started to influence you. Okay, then started to, you see, by nature, mind love to think. Your mind love thinking, Okay, why the mind hate meditation? Okay, the mind doesn't like meditation. Because in meditation, we try not to think. That go against the nature of the mind. Okay, so when you do the reverse counting, your mind keep on disturbing, keep on disturbing you. Then as a result of that, okay, this you have to do away with the disturbance of the mind. So when you do away with the disturbance of the mind, that is detachment. You have to detach yourself in order to complete the counting. So if your mind is hold on something, if your mind is attached to something, you cannot complete the count. Okay, so this is a kind of detachment. So after you practice detach, become peaceful. Now, how do you know that the mind become peaceful? You can test it. Then you stop reverse counting. Stop. Then you just observe the in and out of the breathing. Observe in, observe out. So if your mind is serene, if your mind is focused, you can feel your breathing now. You can observe it until you feel it in, but don't purposely feel it. You're just aware of it. Oh, the breathing is coming in, the breathing is coming out, aware of it. Okay. So sometimes the breathing is long, sometimes the breathing is short, sometimes the breathing is forceful, sometimes the breathing is subtle. Okay, then you just aware of the breathing in and out, in and out. Now, if your mind is focused, you can always aware of it. But when your mind think of something else, you lost your consciousness, you attach to something, then you forget the counting. Yeah, counting. It's normal though. Don't get worried. Everybody, even myself, so in a very focused state, we still lost the counting. What should you do? Then go back to reverse counting. Now, when you go back to the reverse counting, no need to start it from 99 to 0. Maybe you can do for 9 to 0 will do. a few times, After that, you feel serene again, then you practice the following your breath. So this is small samatha vipassana. I mean, from this reverse counting, you go for breath following. Then after that, you lost your feeling of the breath. You go back to the reverse counting. Then you do it again. So this is a flip flop. We call it small samatha vipassana. After you practice for some time, then you become your mind becomes serene. Then you should do your duty. You should interact with the environment. Okay, then keep your mind calm. That is a great practice. Okay, then now you see when you practice vipassana. Okay, there's something. Okay, when the breathing becomes subtle and subtle, okay, that means your mind become calmer and calmer. That means your breathing become softer and softer until a state, you may not feel the breathing anymore. Okay, a few days ago, I think someone texted me. He feel panic, where after practicing, suddenly he feel that the breathing is stopped. Okay, he said my consciousness is there, but my awareness is not there. Okay, I mean, he still know that he's meditating. The consciousness there, but he couldn't feel the body, couldn't feel the time. Every day he feel tired. I said that is a good sign. You already enter a stage of samadhi. This is called samadhi. Okay. Now, samadhi is a many level. Okay. So as long as your breathing becomes soft, you feel very peaceful. That is samadhi. So when you achieve samadhi, then you get out for meditation. You go to work. You go to try to maintain the samadhi. That is a great. So then you go back to practice. Okay, go back to reverse counting, go back to the follow of breath. Okay, so that now we're talking about fighting. You practice reverse counting. Okay, then you stop the reverse counting. You practice this following your breath. Then you enter into samadhi. Okay, enter into samadhi. Then you do your duty and try to maintain the samadhi. So sometimes when you do the duty, you lost your mind. You become angry. You become emotionally disturbed. Then you go back to practice. And you go back to practice, okay? So that's the fifth one. Going back to practice. It's not called returning. Go back to Dharma. Go back to the teaching. Go back to the teaching. This we call the Dharma. Okay. So that fifth gate. So if you do this small meditation, big meditation, small yoga, big yoga, eventually your mind become calm. This thing. Then it comes to the sixth grade, the mind become purified. You become purified. We always your conscious mind, your supreme consciousness cannot be destroyed, cannot be born, So it's like the pure gold. Okay, that's last for forever. This is the thing. Now, the problem with our mind is not pure gold. It's mixed with sand, mixed with mud, or mixed with stone. Okay, a lot of impurity. What is this impurity? This impurity is name and form. It's a name and form. Okay, as I explained in my last series. Okay, what do we mean by attached to name and form? Okay, for example, we say banana is a good food. Banana is a good food. Okay, now then you say, oh, since banana is good, in the morning you should take banana, in the afternoon you should take banana, in the evening also you should take banana. Okay, banana is okay, nothing wrong with okay. But what is not okay is that push. You become banana worshipper. You become banana worshipper, then we have problem. Okay, then we have problem. So you should not attach to, then the banana become a neem. Do this in the evening, do this, then you can only eat banana now. Then when you talk to him, then he argue with you, tell me, what is wrong with banana? Of course, banana, nothing wrong, banana, right? But something is wrong with the approach. The same thing with God, We believe in God, believe in God. There's nothing wrong with God, There's nothing wrong with the name of God. But if some people, they just worship it, then be a problem, Everything also in the name of God, whether good thing, bad thing, put everything also in the name, then be a problem. They worship the name of God. When you worship the name of God, what will happen? The world will not become peaceful. Okay, because your God is A, my God is B, If you worship A, you look at B, you are not feeling comfortable. Then we throwing the stone to each other. At the end of the day, we throw the bomb to each other because of the name and form. Okay, so this come to the sunyata. Sunyata means you should do away with the name and do away with form. Anything that you can think of, anything that you can feel with your five senses, you can think of its name and form. Even some mind is not you. Your eye, your ear, your nose is not you. It's just you own them, but they're not you. You own the eye, you own the ear, you own the nose, you own the touch. No? You also own the mind. The mind is owned by you, of course. It cannot be Tina. Your mind is owned by Tina, cannot be owned by me. Okay, but it is not you. It is not you. Okay, but the problem is that many people mistaken, that the mind is them. Okay, they think that the mind is then it's the ego. Okay, then you have a problem. Okay, so in order to train your mind, you must have the understanding that the mind is not you. Mind is your property, but it's not you. Okay, like you own a car, you own a computer. Computer is your property. You own a handphone, Even though your handphone is so much, okay, you put a photo there, you decorate your handphone symbol, but handphone is not you. It's your property. These are the mind. Okay, so when you understand like this, then when you practice Sunya, you will not go astray. You will not be misrepresented. You also will not be practiced in a wrong way. Okay, and that is very, very important. Okay, that's why now you understand. Anapana is in and out breathing. Okay, and Sunyata is do away with nim and form. Namarupa, nim and form. Okay. You see the word English word nim, N-A-M-E, nim, it had a Sanskrit word of nama. No? Nama and the English word, because actually the European language they call it Indo-European, Indo-European roots. Okay, so many of the European words so-called have the roots in the Sanskrit. Like heart, our heart, we say heart in Sanskrit means hridaya. Okay, there is a link. Okay. In order not to attach, we practice reverse counting. Many meditation schools, they do not have reverse counting, Unfortunately, even many Buddhist schools also. You know why? Because reverse counting are too easy, too simple. Okay. Then many people, when they go for breath following, they follow, but they also feel peaceful, Then they say, hey, then what's the point of go for reverse counting? I follow by breathing, so I can feel peaceful, There is a subtle difference. Because from reverse counting, you can assess your mental state. Whether you can complete the counting or not, that is very important. Because to observe the breathing, sometimes you observe, sometimes you think of some other thing, sometimes you come back, You totally forgotten it's okay. We cannot say it. But sometimes it's not, Now, I don't know whether you have the kind of experience, right? Before you sleep, you listen to music, After sometimes, hey, you say, a great chunk of music already gone, Okay, you say, just how you already flip into sleep, You only go to sleep, you don't aware. So when your consciousness come back, you join the music, suddenly one whole chunk of music it disappear. Okay, I think everybody. So the same thing, if you observe your breathing, you observe breathing, your mind wandering somewhere, come back, then you observe breathing. You may not realize that your mind wander away. You may not know. But reverse counting, no. Reverse counting, you wonder, then the cow will disappear. That's why reverse counting is a central training in Sunya. You cannot do away with reverse counting. So when you do away with reverse counting, you do away with the meditations. That's why many meditation schools, they do not have this reverse counting to practice the focus. Okay, to practice. You can only focus your mind when your mind are not attached to anything. When your mind are attached to something, you cannot focus. When your mind is attached to banana, you cannot focus on apple, you cannot focus on pineapple. Only your mind are not attached to nim and form, then your mind can be focused. Okay, so you focus by not focus on anything. This is the definition of focus. Okay, and in order to practice detachment, then reverse counting is necessary. Many meditation school, they also know we need to detach ourselves from the attachment. How to detach ourselves? Okay, then some they go for dancing, for singing, they go for singing, dancing. Some even go to the extreme, to take drug, to take alcohol, to boost out themselves. So temporarily, they'll forget about the world. Okay, so I think I have said many times, this is the monkey school. You will not get anything from the child training. Okay. Then another school is that, okay, in order to detect, you say you must stay in a quiet place. You don't talk. You don't communicate with people. You don't answer the this. You don't communicate with any other thing. Of course, you can get peaceful. Okay. But the problem is that this kind of peacefulness is untested. We sit in the room, no one disturb us. No, we sit for some time. Of course, we feel peaceful. Of course, feel peaceful. But how real this peacefulness? You need to be tested. You need to be tested. Okay, so that many of these people, when they go to the world, they do this thing, then their peacefulness is disrupted. I give you one example. Last time we have one Sunyati, the young man in India. He become monk. Novice in Thailand. She become very peaceful. So when he come back to the house, the parent always quarrel. So he feel very much disturbed. He wanted to become a monk again, but in India it's not easy. Okay, and the family also need him, to do some work because he is one of the bread earner. So he in a very bad mental stage. So the time we are so he tell his son, why not you go and join Sunya, the accent. So when he come for practice, at first the practice they're no different from he practice in Thailand. Then the time I'm busy, okay, I had to go to meet 3 ministers. So in the morning I'm running here and there, then I conduct the meeting. Then after that I go to Hyderabad again, going there 2 hours, coming back 2 hours, 5 to 6 hours. Okay, then he realized something, He realized something. Okay, meditation is to prepare yourself to see the world, to meet the world. Meditation is not for something sitting there inside a room, and do nothing forever. Okay, this is to prepare yourself, make your mind calm. Then after that, he also wear the kimono, and then he also started in the Facebook. He started to teach, and now he become a happy man. A happy man. You know that. Okay, you need not become a monk. Okay, to practice meditation. Father, it's up to you. It's up to you. But how many of us can become monk? How many of us can become father? Not even 1% of us. Okay, so 99% of us, you have to pay the telephone bill. Okay, you have to pay your installment for your car. Okay, you have so many commitments in life. Okay, so that it's better that our practice should not do away with the day-to-day life. Day-to-day life is our greater practice. Okay, we should go into day-to-day activity and not just sit into the one room. But of course, sit quietly in a room is necessary, but they maybe for 30 minutes or half an hour, maybe for 1 hour. It's more than enough. Okay, you don't sit there meditate for 10 hours, 9 hours, 8 hours a day, and doing nothing. It's not our school. Okay, that is not our school. So that is a basic concept of Anapana and Sunyata. Of course, when it comes to Sunyata, there is a lot of you look at Diamond Sutra, no? Sunyata. Diamond Sutra is from Buddha. How to focus your mind. Okay, how to control the mind. So the Buddha say, okay, you can only focus your mind, okay, by detachment. You detach from everything, name and form, then your mind will be focused. How to control your mind? That is tricky. That is tricky. Then the Buddha say, you should spend effort, okay, to have as many type of people as possible. Okay, those who can fly, who cannot fly, who can think, who cannot think, who is born from egg, born from womb, born from water, any kind of living thing, we try to help them, so that to reduce us, to get rid of their suffering, okay, to make them enlightened, okay, after tens of millions of people, because of you, they attend this enlightenment, but none of them attend this enlightenment because of you. You should not attach to them, so that you can only control your mind by non-differentiation. Okay, non-differentiation. That means we don't care, whether you are Buddhist, whether you are Hindu, whether you are Christian, whether you are Muslim, and we come and we should try to help them, whether you are Muslim, Christian, Hindu, or you are Buddhist, we try to help everybody so that get rid of their suffering. Okay, but at the end of the day, we have no Muslim, we have no Christian, we have no Hindu, we have no Buddhist, because we do not attach to any of them. If we attach to any of them, then you cannot become Sunyati. For example, if I attach myself as a Buddhist, okay, then I may not interested in the Muslim, I may not interested in the Christian, I may not interested in the Hindu. I only help the Buddhist, or I try to convert you, I say, then we have problem, Then how can you control your mind? You cannot control your mind in this way. You cannot control your mind in this way. So to control your mind, you must practice non-differentiation. That's why you see the accent. In the accent, we say, we don't have Malaysia, we don't have Filipino, we don't have Arab, we don't have Europe, we don't have Latino, we don't have white, we don't have black, we don't have chocolate, we don't have yellow, we don't have nothing, we are colorblind, Okay, in the accent, it's only one type of people, free people. Other than that, we don't care who you are, whether you are Filipino, you are Malaysian, you are this thing, we treat it the same. That's our staff. We have staff from Philippines, we have staff from Malaysia, we have staff from India. We send it all over the whole world. We also send the staff from Philippines, we also send the staff from India. Now we also send the staff from Mexico. If you are the DXN staff, you are DXN staff. We don't care whether you are from Philippines, whether you are from Malaysia, or you are from Europe. This non-differentiation. Then you can control your mind. Okay, this is okay. It has Subhuti, can you understand me by looking at my physical body? Can you understand Buddha by looking at the Buddha statue? Cannot. No way you can understand anything. The Buddha statue in China look like Chinese, The Buddha statue in Thailand look like Thai. The Buddha in the European, they look like European, Okay, you go to Africa, you have black Buddha, and the curly hair very much like Africa, They say African, many of them they're joking with me, They say, I think Buddha is African. The hair is curly like this, I think I'll be agree to them. The curly hair is a characteristic of this the Africa. You cannot understand Buddha by looking at his statues. You do not become Buddhist by portray yourself 1,000 times, 100 times, 1 million times in front of him. No. You do not become Buddhist, chanting his name, oh, Sakyamuni, 1,000 times, no. You become Buddhist when you practice his teaching. You study, Okay, careful. The teaching is good, but you should not worship the teaching, Some people, they worship the teaching. When they worship the teaching, what will happen? We say, oh, this is the best teaching in the world. Tina, this is best teaching in the world. I think your teaching may not be that good, Okay, you should throw away your text, throw away this thing. You should only practice this, then be a problem. So that's why Buddha said that my teaching is not Buddha Dharma. Buddha Dharma is Sanskrit, If we translate into English, how do you translate Buddha Dharma? They mean Buddhism. They mean the teaching of Buddha is not Buddhism. Badana is Badana, Okay, you do not worship Badana. Okay, we practice, and he said that those who practice my teaching, It's not Buddhist. It's not Buddhist. It's a. Then you put name, you put form into it, What do you mean by Buddhist? Then be a problem, If we say we are Buddhist, now we are going to start this meditation. In any religion, they are richer, Let's say Christianity also. Before I do anything, okay, we close the thing, we do some prayer. Even the accent, before I start everything, do some prayer. Okay. Now in Philippines, we have the Christian prayer. In Malaysia, of course, we have prayer with a Muslim prayer. But you go to India, a lot of prayer also, Okay, prayer is okay because we are not worried about this prayer. If we say Sunya is a Buddhist teaching, is a Buddha's, is a Buddhism, then we have some prayer, We have some prayer. Prayer is religious, Then 99% of people will left Sunya, Who is going to follow your prayers? If you Tibetan prayer, Sri Lanka, China, one, they may not even agree to each other, Even all religions have the same thing, All religions have the same. So even the Christianity, okay, the prayer for Protestant, the prayer for Catholic. Last time when I studied in India, during the Christmas, we never go and visit the Christian during the Christmas. You know why? There are two groups of Christian. One is Catholic, one is Protestant. If you go to one of them, the other one of them will boycott you, Okay, so you say the Muslim the same thing, Then they are Shia, then they have this Sunni. The Buddhists also the same thing, Then they are Hinayana, they are Mahayana. Then they quarrel with each other, then they throw the stone to each other, then they throw the bomb to each other. All because of name and form. All because of name and form. You see, first the name of the God. Your God is A, my God is B, we throw the stone. Finally, we have the same God, We have the same God. God A. Not the same. The practice is not the same. We also throw stone, we also throw this thing, this thing. Okay. So even today the religion, everything is the same now. You and me read the same book now, but your interpretation and my interpretation is not the same now. Then we also throw the stone, we throw the bomb. So today, can you see, when you attach to name and form, it is very, very risky. Okay, so in Sunya, we follow the Sunyata now. Okay, you should not attach to name and you should not attach to form. But you must practice. You must practice. You can believe in God. Okay, you should glorify the name of God. You should serve in the name of God. Okay, glorify. That means do. Now we have maybe $1 for one child, for malnutrition. Okay, social economy. Now you can do it in the name of God. It's up to you. They say to glorify them, but you do not worship the name. You worship the name. The name, then be a problem. This other thing. So I think these are the yeast. So let me do some summary. Okay, these two schools combined together. One is a practice, one is a theory. The theory is that you should detach yourself from name and form. The practice is that observe your breathing, and through the breathing, automatically you can do away with name and form. Then you can go for a very, very high level. Sunya, we can go to very, very high level. We have a lot of testimony, a lot of testimony. Many people, their consciousness can project outside their body. Okay, so recently we also have one testimony from this Singapore. Okay, so when he practiced, okay, he's a religious teacher. Okay, so when he's an ex-teacher, he actually already left the world, already died. Okay, this thing appeared in front of him, Okay, then a few days ago, during the Sunya meditation, then suddenly he found himself in desert. He feel very scared. He feel very scared. So he asked, we say, no need to worry, you just go to desert, Okay, my student go to Jupiter and come back, so your desert is nothing, This thing happened because one is a projection of consciousness. Actually, our consciousness is not inside the mind. Our consciousness is not. Actually, our consciousness can be everywhere, Especially God, Okay, we always say, where is God? God is everywhere, Okay, do not tell that God is in heaven. No. God is everywhere. This is the thing. Our consciousness is also everywhere. So how to prove it? Yes, you can prove it during this Sunya meditation. Many people can feel, something that is far away. Okay, I give you another example. One time I'm with my student, to go back to her house. Then in her mind, I said, are you sure? I said, I see it, Are you sure? Then after that, he said, oh, he writes something, to put into my passport. I said, can you read what he writes? I can read, He said, tomorrow 9 o'clock, I come to see you. You can even read that, He's sitting beside me, with the husband, with this thing, happily, we are traveling back to his house. So when we reach his house, we open the box, the letter box, we see a script there, written there. Oh, tomorrow 9 o'clock, I come to see you exactly at what he said. I mean, he really see the thing, Is that useful for you? No, because his husband's facing problem, The contract is going to end, and he couldn't get the job, Okay, so I told her your ability also cannot get a job for your husband. The husband also like me, a civil engineer. So I told husband, if you go for interview, okay, you must prepare for the interview. We'll keep asking you, Okay, you prepare yourself. Okay, so when he asks you something, you try to bring what you have prepared, So whatever he asks, so you can understand. You need to be well prepared, Okay, so I bring him I'm doing piling at the time. I'm still an engineer, doing piling. So how to calculate the strength of the pile. So we use the rebound hammer, So we pile, we put this pencil, and the pencil will scratch some wave, For the wave, we calculate I'm expert in that. I say, hey, you do this thing, you compound. So you compound into a comparison. So one day, he go for this interview, When during the interview, he's the last one. When you go for the interview, people put the last one, God bless you, because you are not important, So they put the important one in front, He's the last one. So 8 o'clock in the morning interview until 6 o'clock in the evening, So he become dead tired. So by the time he go inside, the interviewer, the 4 interviewers, all of them also become very tired, The party, explain, keep on explain to the interviewer. Interviewer never ask any question, Let me explain after 10 minutes. Here. Stop. Don't talk anymore, You please go outside and wait. They say, gone. Yes. He not even ask any question from me, Okay, then I'm chased out from the office. So he go and sit outside now. After about 5 to 10 minutes, he come in now. You know what they say? They say, we decided to offer a job to you because we need a piling expert, And so happened that you are good in this, and he offer a job to him. The time the engineer, is a bad time, They get 1,000 ringgit something. They offer 2,500. That time we go for this mileage claim. One mileage claim we can only claim 25 cents, and the company give me 50 cents. Everything keep to him is a double salary, This thing. So you can you see the logic, okay? Miracle do not help your problem. Do not help your problem, no. So the wife can it's the same. Your husband still do not get job, Okay. But the husband follow me to do all this report, prepare for it and get a job, This is Sunya. This is Sunya. So Sunya can solve your problem. Sunya can bring prosperity to you. But miracles should not bring the prosperity to you. But at least the miracle telling you that this method is powerful. So Tina, do not think that just sitting there observing breathing is nothing, It is a lot. You look at Filipino, we also have a lot of testimony, Okay, someone also see someone. I don't know. I think they have a few testimony. One testimony is that I think go to this Bali earthquake, and do not feel the earthquake, and go back to the Philippines with this earthquake also, he do not feel like. I think this one testimony. So another testimony is that when they meditate now, they start to see the husband, the deceased husband coming out, smiling at this thing. Okay, this thing. So of course, this thing happening, and many people their sixth sense also become very acute.
Yeah. So true.
It will prove to you that Sunya is powerful. Do not attach to it, because this is name and form. So even the miracles, never attach to miracles, because according to this Maha Anapana is saying, he said that meditation is like rubbing the wood on the wood. You rub to get the wood, okay? So after you rubbing, the smoke come out, but the fire is still not there. The fire is your enlightenment. Okay, so that when you practice meditation, you can float in the air, you can fly here left and right, you can go to Jupiter, you can come back, it is only the smoke. It's not even the fire, it do not help your problem. Okay, so today I think we say until here. So Tina, do you have Ajia, do you have any question to ask? Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Doctor, for again clarifying to us this afternoon what's the possibility of Sunya. Thank you for reminding us also to be grounded and to be practical in our work, wherein when we do the practice, because there's a lot of miracles that will happen.
There's
like
a lot of miracles, tons of miracles.
Yes.
We have seen too many miracles now. If the miracles are like testimony, okay. If we put down the miracles, I think we can get 3 to 4 books, okay. But the book becomes like fairy tales book, it's useless. Useless. Okay. So that the achievement in Sunya, remember, is the control of your mind. Focus of your mind. You can focus your mind and you can control your mind. That is real miracle. You are suffering, After practice Sunya, you are no longer suffering. That is the real conversion. Okay, Buddha say there's only the only conversion that you do. Not to convert you to become Buddhist, to convert you from a suffering person to a non-suffering person. This is a conversion we do.
So true.
Bring you to become Christian or Hindu or Muslim. No. You do it on your own. We are not against religion now. You are free to preach your religion. You are free to practice now. It has nothing to do with Sunya. Okay, this is our thing. So that the achievement in Sunya is like what the Dhamma Sutta said. You can focus your mind. You can control your mind. Once you focus your mind, you can control your mind. You can your suffering gone. No more suffering. So you those who practice Sunya will never get depression. Never. Yeah.
This is truly wonderful because a lot of people right now are suffering in mind.
Yes.
And thank you so much again for bringing this practice to us and for really sharing this practice with no alterations, meaning because there's a lot of practice right now over like what you just mentioned about the monkey and donkey school, and a lot of people are also exploring that.
Too many.
And this wonderful balance to really go back to the ancient practice. So we truly appreciate this, Doctor, and learning with you. We are so blessed to be learning this with you.
Exactly.
XN, we were just talking about it with Zai earlier and Darlene that we're so blessed to be part of the XN and the Sunya movement, wherein we're truly helping people, but at the same time, it's rooted because of our own personal practice.
Yes.
So true.
So
Zai,
when we help ourselves, it's a small practice to make ourselves rich, to make a prestige. So we make other people rich, to make other people prosperous. It's a big practice. Yeah. Big practice.
So true.
So Jaya, anything to ask?
Yeah. Any questions, Darlene?
Any question?
Zai?
That was wonderful. It was really clear. Everything was clear. And yes, I just remembered it's also one of my favorite quotes that I've read from Buddha. The root of all suffering is attachment. So this is really good. This every Sunday that we talk about Sunya and all of the schools of it and all of the connections, all of the
Yeah,
teachings
yeah.
of Buddha, it's really wonderful. It's so timely also because the world is also um we are experiencing a great awakening. That's what we call it. And yeah, people are also looking for something, looking for a tool by which they
Yeah,
can
yeah.
also help themselves. And this sunya that we are
Practicing.
teaching, yes, and
Yeah, yeah.
practicing is
Yeah.
a big help to
Yeah,
all
yeah.
those who
Definitely.
are also listening and watching to us. And thank you so
Yes,
much for
yes, yes.
sharing
Yeah,
this teaching to us,
yeah.
Doctor.
Okay.
We really
So,
appreciate it.
okay. So thank you very much, Dave. We see you next week again. Okay.
Much,
Okay. Thank
Doctor.
you.
See you
Okay.
next
Bye
week.
bye.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Bye bye. Yeah. Bye bye.
See you. Yeah.
Well, that was fun.
So true. That was very, very fun. I love the shares this afternoon because it
Yes.
allows us to be more grounded in doing our sunya practice. Because every time you do the practice, like what was mentioned, there will be many stories and testimonies.
Mhm.
And I love the reminder that we don't attach to the stories and the
The
testimonies
miracles
or the miracles.
or the
True.
things that we
The
actually,
miracles.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
because when you're clearing a lot of stuff, your senses are heightened. So um what Dr. Lim
Mm-hmm.
is also reminding us that this heightened senses is not the point of practicing sunya, but it is doing doing going back to society and doing our duty, which is our bigger practice. And if we still
Mm-hmm.
are have like reactions
Yes.
or to certain emotions and situations, then it is a reminder to go back to the dharma or the practice.
Yes.
So how
Yes,
do we
true.
get
So
some love?
exactly. So there's no right nor wrong way on practicing sunya. And it's just a wonderful reminder. Every Sunday, how did we get so lucky to be reminded about the
And
wonderful
Also the
things that we
definition
can experience
yeah,
through
the
sunya?
wonderful. Yeah, there's another wonderful. Sige, Darlene has.
another wonderful definition is the definition of meditation, where it is preparing
Mhm.
your
Yes.
ourselves to perceive or to experience the world. Yeah, like
Yes.
So true. That whenever you're
Meditation
doing
prepares you to
meditation,
face the world.
to the
Mhm.
world. Yes, yun yun siya. And how wonderful in that in DXN, di ba, we're actually doing the sunya. That's a smaller practice when you do the sunya for yourself, meaning you're trying to
Mhm.
go out in the world and then share the DXN business and
Mhm.
that people can also become prosperous in the process. So I love that what we're doing right now is really attaining the wholeness of it. And the wonderful thing also is that we practice non-differentiation. That's the best thing
Yeah.
right now. There's a lot of discrimination, no,
Mhm.
diba? In the world, there's
Yes,
a
yes.
lot of gender wars. And there's the
True.
culture war, and there's
Yes, and the
the religion
color.
war,
And the
the
color.
color war,
Yes.
diba? Here in the Sunya practice, it really doesn't matter what religion, race, what
Mhm.
sex would you like to associate yourself
True.
with, or what gender. You know, it's really we're just one. We are one, meaning yeah. However
Mhm.
you want to experience yourself, okay. If you want to
Mhm.
experience yourself as this or that, that is up to you.
Uh-huh.
And Sunya's not gonna interfere with that. So I love that. I love that. There's
Exactly.
no interference, undifferentiation.
Yes,
So
and while he
um,
was yes, and while he was talking about sorry.
yes, it's
Yes.
okay. It's okay.
Yes.
Please continue.
Yeah, so yeah, while he was talking about the non-differentiation, I was also looking at my ID, one world, one market.
Yeah.
Diba? It's really wonderful. Like, oh, okay, I see. So, um, we are here in DXN. and we are practicing all these things, not accident maybe. And it's a
Yeah.
wonderful thing that we are actually sharing this peace and prosperity to the world. What else is
So
possible?
how does it get any better than this? So everything that we're learning every Sunday is very, very useful to your practice. So thank you to all our regular viewers and to those who are new and just jumping in to our Sunya Sunday session. We recommend that you watch the previous videos, and then in the future we will also be uploading our summaries. We're just having it approved and checked by Dr. Lim, whether our summaries are on point, and then we will share it with all of you. Yes, and so thank you also for DXN Management Philippines for always resharing and sharing our Facebook Live with Dr. Lim Shoujin. So yon, ano pa ba? And of course, our viewers. So hello sa ating mga nanonood ngayon. Hello, Amy. Amy of Miss
Amy,
Amy of Boulder Valley. She's watching us. And we have
hello.
Mama A, Love Coach Ato watching us from Boracay also.
Crown Ambassador Miss
Crown Ambassador
Diane,
Nick.
Ambassador, of
Yes,
course.
and
Hello,
also
Mama.
we have Kuya Nino. Yun, Kuya Nino of Service Center Director of Dumaguete, sorry. Sorry about that. Marami kasi, yes, and we have Kuya Lito Bandao. So we have a lot of people who are watching us who are also practicing it. This is a wonderful thing. You're not just watching, but you're also practicing. We just like to remind you that don't pressure yourself in the practice. Dr. Lim just mentioned earlier that this is not a forced breathing thing wherein you have to, breathe long in order to perfect your Sunya practice.
Or get your breathing very soft.
Or to try to slow down your breathing just to make it perfect. There's no perfect way in doing it. It's just the natural observance of your breath using reverse counting. And hello to Matt Guerrilla of Prepare for Change Philippines, and I think Kyle Pineda also, and Jed and Paulo. Hello to everybody from Prepare for
Hello.
Change Philippines. And we have
Shri Suhartini.
We have Shri Suhartini. Yon. Thank you so much for watching us. Miss Ariane Fortuna, Miss Olive Gecomo, who is watching us? The Fox Tribe is also watching us, and some of them are also, we will be also watching the replays. So thank you so much for always watching us every Sunday. You're actually not watching us. We're actually learning with you. So how did we get so lucky to be learning from a 60th generation master learning, 60th generation master, diba?
So does it mean we're the 61st?
Yes, if you're learning and listening to that of Dr. Lim, we're the 61st, diba? What else is possible? So
Did we get so lucky?
So keep practicing Sunya and do your duty. I know when you do Sunya, you have a lot of creativity coming out from you. So keep doing your duty, maintain serenity despite the environment. And every time you forget that serenity, you go back to the teaching. And then in so doing, you're already purifying yourself. This is, I think, the 6 gates. I think Dr. Lim has already mentioned the 6 gates earlier. 6 gates of Sunya. Also.
Yes.
So
Also to add, I'm sorry. Also to add, I just realized that when he also mentioned that when you miss or like when you get lost to your counting, you get lost counting, you just go back to 9 to 0. So we don't need to remember asan na nga ako nakastop, 64. So it doesn't matter. You just go back to 9 to 0, 9 to 0 over and over and again. That's
a wonderful addition because a lot of people, sometimes miss or tend to get distracted and forget.
Yes, I'm one of those people.
Yes.
And it's normal to black out.
And it's normal.
I thought
Yes,
it's like black out.
because Dr. Lim already
Yes.
said that he also does it. And but of course, again, try it again next day. That's why we do. It's called the practice because you don't get it perfect right away. It's every day is a
Yes.
new day. Every day you reset yourself. Every day is a new experience with the practice. So yun siya, and we're
True.
looking forward to the future for the 21-day Sunya retreat, diba? So
Yes, me too.
for that wonderful reset.
Also,
There's
I would like to plug the 7:11
yes,
p.m. Sunya that
yeah,
we it's like a movement. Is it a movement? Not really a movement, but we encourage people to, at least if you are too busy that day, meditate with us at 7:11 p.m. So
true.
let's all practice Sunya meditation, because how much fun can we have when we practice
Yes, and
Sunya?
we do it together.
Yes,
So
and we do it together.
yes. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for taking your time and for being with us for an hour this Sunday. And what else can we create together? What else can we do? And how much fun can we have if we practice Sunya together? And everything that is. See ya, see ya. Hindi na ako mag- See you,
Thank
everybody.
you.
I'm Darlene.
I'm Zai saying goodbye for
And
today.
we're from the Fox
The
Tribe.
Fox
See
Tribe.
ya.